My name is Austin St. John. You guys may have known me as Jason the Red Ranger. I've kind of been all over the place, but I've also been busy elsewhere in life. Became a medic, was with a fire department for 12 years in the DC area, worked as a medic attached to military operations for 4 years overseas. So I kind of wanted to talk a little bit today. Someone's at the door.
Oh, that's your phone?
Ooh, it's so hard to find good help. You just got promoted.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Someone just got fired. You know, a little bit about what I wanted to talk on today was my time as a medic. What is a medic? Everybody's like, oh, you were an EMT. Yes, but EMT stands for Emergency Medical Technician. It's what follows EMT that gives you the level of training. So EMT-B is basic life support measures. First responders would be more people like your police. Some firefighters are only first responders along with Fire 1. They don't necessarily have EMT basic training. EMT basic, step 1, and then after that you go to EMT-P or EMT paramedic. Paramedic is the top of the field. That's really the beginning. Once you've passed the test and they give you that patch and you slap it on there, now you're on the street. And this is really where you start applying what it is you learned, and you better be good at it. The buck stops with you, man. And then I got into training and I never stopped. I got credentialed through George Washington Medical University through a company I was working for, teaching ACLS, BLS, PALS, PEPS, ITLS. I did it because it forced me to stay sharp on the book knowledge, which supported everything I was continuing to learn on the street. It is a never-ending field, whether you're a doctor or whether you're a nurse, whether you're a paramedic, whether you're an EMT basic. The education never ends. And if you let it end, then you failed yourself, and eventually you're gonna fail somebody on the street. I've seen some incredible medics. One young lady, probably one of the very, very best. Another 2 guys I worked with, same story. As far as I'm concerned, they walked on water. And they taught me that I needed to go teach and that I never laid down the training. One of these medics that I worked with one day snapped. And it happens for whatever reason. You know, you run a little boy, a little girl, somebody that reminds you of your son, your daughter, your sister, your cousin, your niece, your nephew. It just hits you in that way, and the struggle is real. Finding ways to manage that level of intense emotion at times is mind-blowing. You don't want to be one of the guys that buries himself in a bottle. That's a quick way to end your career, and worse, you're gonna end up hurting somebody before you go out. Find ways to be healthy, stay on your training, stay on your studies. Don't be a know-it-all, ever. One of the things that very quickly that I was taught by an insanely good paramedic was talking to her. I said, hey, you know, I'm thinking about going to get my paramedic. She goes, what's to think about? You have more tools in your arsenal with which to fix people or to kill them if you do it wrong. Well, that's the part I'm thinking about. She goes, good, you should. Understand one thing, BLS will save more lives every year than ALS ever does. How's that possible? If you're my partner on a call and we have a cardiac arrest and I slap on the monitor and I push all the drugs in the world, is that gonna save his life? Well, you know, it helps. Yeah, but what's missing? Well, you didn't say anything about CPR or respiration. And is that BLS or is that ALS? That's BLS. If you're not doing good CPR and you're not making this person breathe, it doesn't matter what drugs I push, what electricity I use, how many IVs I can put anywhere, if it's not coupled with solid CPR and the ability to oxygenate my patient. BLS is critical. But that's just a little FYI, a little bit of information for you on being a paramedic. There's a million places to go. The training never ends. Something to think about. Good luck.